because we're chasing our tail. We got to stop the chasing the tail deal. So solutions. Let's figure out how to keep batteries charged. Let's figure that out. I notice no one's coming to me saying, hey Mike, we got the next 3 ready to go for the trailer. We're working on it. What's the next 3? Because we're gonna need 6 for the trailer. No one's coming to me with that info. No one's coming to me. And this is like, this has to happen. Like this has to happen. I can't keep doing this because when I do this, I'm solving big problems. Or I'm not solving big problems. Am I solving bigger problems? Bigger problems. I need to solve bigger problems. I'm bringing bigger problems on my plate. Bigger problems for me, spend money I don't have on inventory, pulling the future closer. Spend money I don't have on inventory to pull the future closer. Because I want this number. So to get that number, I gotta buy more inventory. To buy more inventory, I gotta spend money I don't have on inventory. I gotta bring it here. When it gets here, it has to be protected. When I start bringing 5 cars a weekend, we're either gonna have to hire someone to deal with bringing them in and out, or we're gonna have to change our process. And it has to be one of the two. It has to be one of the two. If we can't keep up now, picture times 5, picture times 10. Picture what happens there. It's broken. Look, we're stuck. I feel very stuck in this situation. I feel stuck. And I need to call on my team to unstick it. I need to call on you guys to unstick this, man. You got to see this problem. Does everyone identify that there is a problem with this?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so we all identify it. So here's what happens. Here's what happens with companies. We go, well, here we are. We made it. Cool, let's do this for the next 80 years. We can't figure out how to get past this. Here we go. Or maybe we'll just do it for the next 10 years. Maybe we'll just do it for 10 years. This is what companies do, guys. This is what happens. And then eventually they get so burnt out, they sell. I'm done. Or they fix broken problems. And that's what we have to do. This is what you're seeing, right? We've got this growth. 131 in October. November wasn't our best month ever, but we doubled last November. December, we doubled last December. Our second best month of the year. This month, we're heading somewhere in that direction, right? Y'all may not feel this the way I feel it, but I'm feeling stuck. I'm feeling stuck between 115 and 130. We went from 60, 70, 90, 104, 115, 130, 105, 117. Now we're somewhere in the teens probably at the end of this month. This is beginning to feel stuck. And this is our slow months. Don't get me wrong. Things are going to ramp up. We're going to get busy as shit. People are going to have money in their pocket. There's more forgiveness money going out. Then tax returns are coming. The money's coming. The question is, are we going to capture the money because people ended up with money in their pocket, or do we change our process and bring the future to us, bring customers to us, create partners, struggle forever? That's the difference. Create partners, struggle forever. Add a 10th person, this is what happens with 10 people. Not that. That. And then it goes like this. And then we go, holy shit. Now we're at 250. Now we're putting money away as a company for expansion. Can I expand by myself? Can I go from 16 to 18 hour days to 22 to 24? I cannot. I cannot do 22 to 24 hour days. This requires people. This requires partners. This requires growth. This is where we're headed. This is where we need to be. Now, when we're at that point, If we had to do this, whoops, does it fuck us up?
Yep.
I don't think it does. I think at that point we'd go, dude, we need one more person. And we're still, at one more person, we're still right here. We're still in a strong place. And now that one more person is going to generate revenue because we got it figured out. Our system's not broken. Our process is not broken. Little companies go big. Little companies go big all the time. All the time. They make decisions. We're going big. They start putting the math together and they start doing it. You get to a certain point and the people become the problem and the process becomes the problem. Fix process, fix people. People solve problems. People create process. We have to be the people that solve problems. We have to be the people that create process. We have to work by a process. We cannot work unintentionally. We cannot show up and just roll, just go. We have to have intention. Like, what 15 minute am I in right now? I'm in the fourth 15 minute, I'm in the 8th 15-minute section of today. What have I gotten done so far? Am I being productive today? Am I kicking ass? Am I pulling the team forward? You know, this is the kind of questions that big thinkers are thinking. This is what happens when we got thinkers, we got doers, we got watchers, and we got drainers. This is what everyone on this team needs to be. We can afford to have 0 watchers, 0 drainers. Watcher goes, we'll see. Drainer goes, well, we tried that. Watcher goes, oh, I'll see how it goes. Doer goes, let's try again. Thinker goes, we fucked up. What do we do different? Make sure you're on the thinker doer train. Make sure you're not on the watcher drainer train. This watcher drainer keeps us here. Watcher drainer keeps us here. Doer thinker pushes us here, pushes us here, pushes us here, pushes us here. That's what doer thinker does. We got to be doer thinkers all the time. All the time. You come up with a great idea, don't let it escape. Don't let it escape. You come up with a great idea, come grab a pen. There's a reason there's 4 pens here all the time. There's a reason there's a big ass board here. Grab a pen, write your idea down, and share it with somebody. Don't forget about it. Make that idea come to life, man. At one point in time, me being here was an idea. See, I was renting a building from somebody else. And before that, I was an employee of that company. And I was renting a building from somebody else. And before that, I was an employee in Sacramento and my boss bought the place in Fresno. See, he didn't know I was the guy who was going to come down here and build that place and become a partner and buy him out and buy the place next door. He didn't know that. I did. Because I had a vision and I just fucking kept pulling until it was here. This is what I was. I was a doer thinker and I haven't stopped. And it just keeps getting better and better. Right this minute, we're stuck. We got to make sure we don't, this is just a pothole, not a brick wall. It's just a dip, okay? A little dip. If it's a brick wall, how do we get over it? How do we knock it down? How do we get through it? You guys are great. I believe in everyone in this room, okay? Everyone in this room, I believe in you. There's a reason you're on this train. You got to recognize what I'm saying. You got to recognize that it's through the people on this team that we achieve greatness. It's not through me. It's not through my ideas. It's through us taking Ubaldo's idea and saying, hey, we're out of batteries. We're going to need one. I know there's 5 cars coming. Let's make sure we have a battery. Or that truck had a good battery. Don't let it go to the yard. Get it up here. Get it on a charger. Or, you know, Mike, that little red and blue box, man, we're using them all day long. By the time we get to 2:30, they're drained. Let's get another one. What am I going to say to that? Okay, done. Let's get it. Give me a reason, right? Sell or be sold. You either sell yourself no, you either accept no, or you sell your idea and turn it into a yes. You either sell or you get sold no. That's what happened. That's exactly what I was talking about this morning in the training, right? If we change that situation a little bit and that idea got sold to me just a little bit of a different way, that money's in the till. But the idea was sold to me wrong. And so I sold him a no. Sell or be sold. This applies to everyone in the room. Okay? Roll with it, man. You guys are revenue generators, even though you're not writing invoices. You generate by your production and how smart you can be producers. This is really important. This is not something I do. This is something you do.
Yeah, and I should have grabbed a battery. I should have grabbed that battery. You just said it the other day, yesterday. Why doesn't that truck run? We should get it running. Mm-hmm. And